This is the Toddlers service for St Mary's Church, Jersey in the Channel Islands. And it's the service for Thursday the 9th of September 2021. And today we're still here in my kitchen. Next week there'll be another service online, but as well as that, we're going to go back into church with some of the children. But there'll still be a service next Thursday to watch, and that'll be filmed from here. So there's going to be some songs to sing along to, and a story and some prayers. And I hope that you'll join in. We're going to start singing along to a song called If I Go Climbing. And the actions start with climbing actions.
Let's go climbing up a huge mountain.
If I go climbing, 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 if I go climbing, God is there. If I go climbing on the highest mountain, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Now, let's get into our boats and go for a
Boat.
If I go rowing, 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 if I go rowing, God is there. If I go rowing on the widest river, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Let's go swimming right to the bottom of the ocean.
To the bottom of the ocean.
If I go swimming, 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 if I go swimming, God is there. If I go swimming to the bottom of the ocean, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Can you get into your car? Put on your
Drive a
seatbelt,
car.
ready to go for a
Seatbelt
drive.
on.
If I go driving, 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 if I go driving, God is there. If I go driving far away, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Now we're going flying on an aeroplane.
Flying, big aeroplane.
If I go flying, 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 if I go flying, God is there. If I go flying on the biggest airplane, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
Can you curl up on the
Can we
floor
go to sleep
and go to
on the
sleep?
floor?
If I go sleeping, 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 if I go sleeping, God is there. If I go sleeping on the darkest night, God is there, 'cause He is everywhere.
And I'm going to sing the rhyme about two little eyes. Two little eyes to look to God, two little ears to hear His word, two little feet to walk in His ways, two little lips to sing His praise, two little hands to do His will, and one little heart to love Him still. And now there's the song about Jesus is my best friend. And there's actions to this as well. We sing along to it. The actions go like this. Jesus is my best friend, my best friend, my best friend. Jesus is my best friend. He's always there for me. Jesus is my best friend, my best friend, my best friend. Jesus is my best friend. He's always there. get up now because we're going to sing the dinosaur song. There's lots and lots of stomping and roaring to do. Roar, roar, stomp, stomp, roar, 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 roar.
Many, many years ago, walking on the earth were supermassive animals with teeth and claws and fur. And some could swim and fly and crawl, but way more radical is that God who made them is alive and greater than them all. God is bigger than a dinosaur, taller than a dinosaur, stronger than a dinosaur.
Roar, roar, roar.
God is older than a dinosaur, more mighty than a dinosaur, more awesome than a dinosaur.
Roar, 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 roar.
So was Tyrannosaurus Rex, king above the rest. And how did Stegosaurus bark? Or did Diplodocus lay eggs? Only God could know it all. The way radical is that he could bring them back to life. Now wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't it? God is bigger than a dinosaur, taller than a dinosaur, stronger than a dinosaur.
Roar, roar, roar.
God is older than a dinosaur, more mighty than a dinosaur, more awesome than a dinosaur.
Roar, roar, roar.
God's the fossil, he's not extinct, he's with us here and now. And forever he'll be alive, let's roar his praises now.
Roar, roar, roar.
God is bigger than a dinosaur, taller than a dinosaur, stronger than a dinosaur.
Roar, roar, roar.
God is older than a dinosaur, more mighty than a dinosaur, more awesome than a dinosaur.
Roar, roar, roar. Roar, roar, roar. Stomp, stomp. Roar, 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 roar. The dinosaurs go off into the distance. And I'm going to sing the song about Mr. Noah, who built the ark. Mr. Noah built an ark. The people thought it such a lark. Mr. Noah pleaded so, but into the ark they would not go. Down came the rain in torrents, splish, splash. Down came the rain in torrents, splish, splash. Down came the rain in torrents, and all the 8 were saved. The animals went in 2 by 2, the big giraffe and the kangaroo. All were safely stowed away until that great and terrible day, when down came the rain in torrents, splish, splash. Down came the rain in torrents, splish, splash. Down came the rain in torrents, and all the 8 were saved. So whenever you see a rainbow, whenever you see a rainbow, whenever you see a rainbow, remember God is love. And now we've got the wiggle song to sing. So I'm going to get up, we're going to wiggle, 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 and get rid of our energy. Wiggle, 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 and then we freeze when the music sings. Wiggle, 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 books with prayers in that I'm going to read from. When we're back in church next week, although there will still be a film like this to watch, the children will choose the books. I've got these board books and they can choose according to the picture, and then they give it to their carer and the carer reads out the story. But I've chosen these this week, and I've chosen one about bread because there's some bread in today's story. Thank you, God, for giving me a tongue to taste things with. Thank you, God, that you give me bread to eat. I like to eat bread in a sandwich. It tastes so good. Thank you, God, for bread. And we say, Amen. Here's another prayer. Dear God, I'm asking in my prayers, may I receive all you want to give me. Dear God, I am seeking for you in my life. May I find you and learn how to live as your friend. Thank you, God, that you can be my special friend. And then we say, Amen. This week's story is about something that Jesus did. Now, after Jesus had died, his friends were very sad. They really missed him. He had said he would come back, but they weren't too sure. So some of them were together, and there was Peter and James and John, they were brothers, and Nathaniel and Thomas. And it says in the Bible there were 2 others, so there were 7 of them. And they were all together and they were a bit sad, but Peter said to the others, I know, let's go fishing. I'm a fisherman. I want to go fishing. Let's go fishing this evening. And that's just what they did. They got into their boats and out they went onto the Sea of Galilee on the big, big lake, and they fished all night long. And in the morning, they came back to the shore. But as they were coming to the shore, they could see a man. There was a man standing on the shore. And they looked through the morning mist, but they couldn't make out who it was. So they kept rowing, and then John said, it's Jesus! How exciting! So they rowed really hard. And the man on the shore said, come on, come, bring some of your fish with you. And then they saw that Jesus had a fire going and he was cooking fish. He was cooking fish on a fire and it smelt really good. And Jesus also had some bread. He had a breakfast ready for them, cooked fish and bread. And he said, come on, bring some more of those fish. And that's just what they did. They brought some more of the fish that could be cooked on the fire. And they had a lovely cooked breakfast all together with Jesus. And they looked at Jesus and they thought, yes, he has really come back, just as he said he would. We saw him die on the cross, but he said he would come back to us. And here he is, and he's cooked us a fish breakfast with some bread. And they were very, very happy. And that's this week's story. Now I'm going to sing the song about my God is so big, because God is really big and wonderful, and he does wonderful things for us, doesn't he? My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. Clap, clap. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. Clap, clap. The rivers are his, the mountains are his, the stars are his handiwork too. Clap, clap. My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty, there's nothing that he cannot do. Clap, clap. And I'm going to sing the last song, and I've got something to rattle and make a lot of noise, so you could dance around your room and make lots of noise, because the song is, what noise shall we make? And that's the end of this week's story and service and singing on the line. Next week, if you live in Jersey, do come and join us at 10 o'clock at St Mary's Church. And when we do that song, we walk all around the church making lots of noise. But there'll also be something to watch at 10 o'clock on the video. Bye-bye!